So, as it turns out, the RE in RE Engine doesn't actually stand for Resident Evil. Come on, Capcom, you know what you're doing, you little rascals. They're all like,
Oh, you stupid Americans thought it'd be Resident Evil.
well, of course we did, Capcom. Why wouldn't we? I mean, what the hell else could it be?
No, it is Reach for the Moon.
Pretty clever, huh? Wow, that's brilliant, Capcom. I can't believe I didn't think of that first. Oh wait, I know why. 'Cause that's fucking stupid! Everyone thought the RE stood for Resident Evil. Don't lie to me. RE, Resident Evil. It's perfect. Reach for the Moon doesn't make any goddamn sense. You know what else makes no sense? Why did they decide to call this demo the Pragmata sketchbook? I can't be the only one who was confused by this. The name made me think this was like some tacky digital art book or some shit. But no, Capcom are the masters of deception, apparently. You know who else likes to confuse people?
Saber.
The Pragmata sketchpad is actually a playable demo for the game, and it was a very brief demo. It only took me 15 minutes to get through. And since it's so fresh in my mind, I want to give a very fair and balanced view of what I thought here. So first, we're going to talk about the good stuff. I'm going to go into a thorough and extended deep dive into what I thought was so fascinating about this game. And then we'll dive into what's the matter with the Pragmata. Because honestly, there's only a few mild issues I want to address here. Okay, here's for the good stuff. So first of all, let's talk about how shiny and glistening this game is. Wow! Awesome, cool. Now that we got that out of the way, this game fucking sucks! It's pretty, I guess. And by that I mean it's clearly expensive, but nobody cares how much money you have to throw at your stupid fucking game. Honestly, on second thought, I don't even think it's that nice to look at. Look, I'm not saying every game needs that dehydrated piss color filter just to keep my attention, but this just doesn't spark any imagination at all. I've seen this kind of design in like a billion other action games before. Give me a fucking break. Even the dynamic between the big scruffy dad character and his little parakeet he's got to protect is getting so fucking tiresome. I mean, I suppose it wouldn't be that big of an issue if they were actually likable characters, but these two are as stale as week-old toast. They never had any witty lines or punchy quips, their chemistry is shit. The dialogue feels like it was heavily filtered through several pretentious fart-sniffing HR departments to the point where they hardly even sound human. Which begs the question, are they even supposed to be human? I can't really tell. So you take control of Spaceman Hugh. Hugh is dressed up as default spacesuit man. I mean, look at this design. There's no originality at all. But whatever, you know, it's just a demo. You play as brutalist spacesuit guy. Hugh doesn't do anything new. He can float for about 2 seconds as you traverse the same basic platform puzzles you've seen a zillion times before. But Hugh is basically useless without his little Princess Diana. A small half-robot, half-infantilized Grace Ashcroft-looking girl who creeps me the fuck out and is needed for hacking doors, elevators, and all the enemies. And I mean all the enemies. You can't just blast them away. You have to do this hacking bullshit every single time. If you don't, then you're gonna be stuck chipping away at all the robots' health bars for like 5 minutes. Remember hacking doors in Bioshock 1? How that was like the worst part of that game? You gotta do that for every single enemy in this game, but imagine a preschool version of that. If you think this is gonna get old fast, rest assured, it does. The combat is remarkably unremarkable. It's like the gameplay equivalent of office supplies and a glass of tap water on a Monday. Suppose you could say it's functional, but it eats away at your soul, like rats. It's like you're not even playing a video game anymore, you're just clocking in. You know what the sad part is, though? I really wanted to like this game. You know, with all the moon stuff going on lately with the Artemis missions, what better time to play a game in this setting to celebrate such human ingenuity? But no, just like real outer space, it's mostly fucking empty. The full game comes out this month, and I fear we're in for a real slog here. I don't even know if I want to play the full game now if the demo's anything to go by. However, it's a demo, I know. I really want to be wrong about this. Maybe the game will be great. But if this demo is a good representation of what else is to come, it was super underwhelming, man. The demo's supposed to hook you in and entice you to play the full game, and this made me lose interest so quickly. I really hope this game improves drastically as it goes on, and maybe you get some new abilities, because so far it sucks. Like I said, man, I hope to be proven wrong here. I will eat those words if I'm wrong about this. But so far, all I'm saying, this is seeming like Pragmata, okay? This Etch-a-Sketch demo was dog shit. I don't like it.